Okay, guys, let's start. 5 minutes for 8 o'clock, and let me start. Today's topics. The main topic is Goldman Sachs portfolio. Okay, number one, I will show you what Goldman Sachs has chosen for next 12 months. Their 10 stocks, top 10 stocks. Also, we'll discuss space SPCE stock. This is Virgin Galactics. And another topic is, okay, we'll see. Okay, so I have some 3 or 4 interesting topics for today. Okay, let's start. I am changing my screen. Wait, my screen is here. Okay, can you see my presentation? Please write in the chat. Okay, can you see? And full screen is here. Okay. I can see. I have on my phone the same screen. It should be full screen soon. 1 minute. Yes, it's full screen. Okay, weekly webinar as usual. Today is Wednesday, 8 o'clock in Spain, and we are starting to discuss what we have for today. Top 10 stocks for your next 10 years. It's not 10 years actually, okay? It's just next year, this year, 12 month. Galina stock. What is Galina? Russian traders call space stock Galina because Virgin Galactics probably they call it Galina. It's some slang. And also TSM, it's like TSM, not C. Okay, some mistakes here. Okay, so we will back to overview by Goldman Sachs, but let's start with their shares. Look, these tickers, these symbols, just from Goldman Sachs, and they believe that this stock's jumping the most in the next 12 months. Let's check. I know Tesla, okay? I know Micron. I know VDC. This is hard drive producer, flash memory, okay? Western Digital Corporation, probably, yeah. I know FedEx, Federal Post. EA is a game producer. Boeing here. CRM, we know. Just some new for VRTX, probably pharmaceutics. VAC, I'm not sure I know. So for me, I have just 4 symbols absolutely new. Okay, NRG, VIAC, VIAC, I know VIAC, and INCY, okay. Mu is Micron, okay, Micron. This is producer of chips, okay. So let's start. This is upside to target stocks, the top, and some downside by Goldman Sachs, downside stocks. Look, for June 30, it's absolutely fresh. They believe that these stocks will have good upside with the target price. Oh, it's from the history, no? Price upside to target. No, it's between current price and target. Okay, look, Penn National Gaming. I don't know what's the company. Insight, Viacom. This is Viacom. Vertex, probably VRTX. We have here. I don't know about Alaska Air. Las Vegas Sands. I traded it before. I shorted it and closed my short. FMC, not sure. Bristol Myers, this is pharmaceuticals. Big Pharma. Merck, okay. Salesforce, this CRM. OIL. Okay, let's go. Insight Corporation. So Insight is pharmaceutical, as you know. Let's check the valuation. P ratio 37, absolutely average. But for pharmaceuticals, it doesn't matter how much they have P ratio, okay? Because this is pharmaceutical. They depends on phase 1, phase 2. They depends on their research. They depends on their trials, approvals from the government, FDA. So doesn't matter. It's 37 or 370 or 3. So no debts, good. Quick ratio, current ratio is absolutely good. Sales growing, profit growing, 100%, 7. What do we have here? They have some income. They are profitable, okay? From 2.7 billion, they generate $500 million profit. Yeah, good. Optionable and shortable. Okay, by the way, it depends on this pharmaceutical, depends on their research, depends on their trials, okay? If their trials will approve by FDA, if their trials will be, good by results, so okay, it will double, even triple, not 10x, unfortunately. Next one, Viacom. I have some stocks, Viacom and Discovery. It's almost very close competitors and the same almost, I would say. Look, P ratio 10. Why I like this Viac and Discovery? Because if you know about Archegos is a ex-hedge fund, ex-family office, bankrupted just 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. These Archegos bought Viac and Discovery. It margin called before. So if after this margin call, Viac and Discovery dropped for, 20, 30, 50%. And if it's good stock, if they have business like this, 10 P ratio 10, some dividends, some debts, okay, EPS growing, sales growing, just because of Archegos, stock lost 50, 40, I don't know how much percent. I would say it's good chance to buy the dip, okay? Buy the dip for this stock is very relevant, okay? I would buy. Next one, Vertex Pharmaceutical, the same story. Doesn't matter how much is PE, forward PE. They have no debts. They're generating some profit, really. 2.7 billion from 6.4 billion. Absolutely crazy numbers. 30% or 50%, about 40% net profit margin. EPS growing, sales growing. For past 5 years, they're growing. So good, actually. Energy, it's integrated power company. They generates electricity, energy solution, natural gas. So they have some wide pipeline for their businesses. Okay, P ratio 33, forward 7, absolutely crazy number. 7.5, forward PE. Look at the it's power company, right? Not oil. There is no oil solution and provide energy solution and natural gas to residential small. No, it's like looks like utilities, right? Some between energy and utilities probably. They have a dividends, okay? So 7.5, crazy numbers, but debts, they have some big debts. The only problem here, sales growing but profit declining. I don't know, we'll have to check. Actually, I don't like companies like this. They depend on energy prices. They depend on so many factors. Okay, let's pass it. Tesla. Tesla. P ratio was 1,000 and more before. Now just 691. Last numbers from delivery, cars delivery was good. These numbers were really good. But I don't know where is the profit. They are still generate very, very low profit. 35 billion sales, income just 1 billion. And now we have some pressing from regulators, even from judge. As you know, Elon Musk just giving their I would say in a judge, they ask him how was the bailout for solar cities 4 years ago, and he's answering some questions. I think it's a risk factor still, but business is good. Finance probably not good. Price not good. It's a little bit overvalued. Every day, as I told you before, more cars coming to the market. I don't know any car producer with no EV in his products. From Lamborghini to Mercedes, all producers have some EV cars, electric cars. Okay, so that's why competition growing every minute, every hour, every day. But what they are doing, just the same, producing cars. In China, they're producing numbers a little bit stable, not growing fast, and I think it's overvalued a little bit. I would buy this Tesla by 300, okay, for 400 is a good price, but not 600. Look at the PE. For technology company, PE like 700 is overvalued, but okay, we can close our eyes, we can say that okay, this is the future, this is the revolution. But Tesla already not a revolution, it's just ordinary EV. Okay, probably this autonomous cars, this is self-driving cars will be the future, but time passes. We are in 2021, and if 3-4 years ago we can say that, hey, look, Tesla has the number one big data in their, let's say, balance sheet, so that's why they're number one. Now I think Google, Apple, and all producers, all big giants, IT giants, has the same. So I would say overvalued by numbers. Okay, comments here. Tesla actually apparently played themselves with EU emissions. Okay, yeah, good news. Not news, fact. So, next one, Micron. I like Micron. I bought some. I bought all chip producers. I bought TSM. We will discuss it today. I bought Intel, Micron, except Nvidia, almost all chip producers. So Micron, look forward P is 6.95. 87 billion capitalization, income, huge income from 25. They generate almost 20%. Okay, a little bit less than 20%. No debts, just a little. Quick ratio, current ratio good. 40,000 people works for Micron. EPS growing, sales growing. I like it. I would say I would buy more. 21 P ratio, 6.9 forward P ratio. So cheap. And they publish their revenue and income, EPS. So no risk for disappointment from investors and speculators. I don't know, I would buy. We have some, but isn't their P poor? Yeah, look, you mean Micron? Lower P is a better, okay? Lower P means they generate too much profit for every dollar they priced. For example, their price is, let's check. Their price should be some $60, okay? As I know. Is there any price on our table? Can you write me in a chat how much is a Micron? It was 56 or something like this. I think it's 60, 65. Please write me in a chat. So look, if the price is 65 and next year profit per share is 11, just divide these numbers, you will have 6-7. Yeah, I like the shares. Okay, I like Micron for this valuation. Very cheap. Let's go. Western Digital. The same story. Everybody expect huge growth in a profit. Everybody expect that this $1 per share will be 9. If it will be 9, by current by current price, it means that they will have just 7 forward PE. Now just 62. I don't know why this profit will be 8 times higher. Probably this year profit was lower because of growing demand for memory, for flash, for cards, for everything, probably because of this. But I don't know, it should be some extraordinary some extraordinary event, because it's impossible to increase the profit for 8 times. Okay, it's too 78. Yeah, Micron is 78. That's why let's go back. That's why 78 dividing by 11 is just 7. 78 dividing to 3 is 22. Okay, so like this. Oneok, I don't know what is Oneok. Let's read. Oneok is a diversified Fortune 500 corporation based in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, Oneok was founded in 1906 as Oklahoma Natural Gas. It's energy company. It also owns major natural gas liquids systems. NGL is natural gas liquids. So I don't like energy companies, but look, dividends 6.5, good. Dividends higher. Some debts I don't like, but okay, 2 is okay. EPS declined a lot, because of pandemic or what, I don't know. Profit growing this quarter, growing. We'll check the prices. I don't know, 351%. Salesforce, it was very overvalued just year ago. They bought Slack before, as you know. Salesforce bought Slack. You can read here even. And at the moment of buying this mergers and acquisition, I say that, oh my God, CRM is too expensive and deleted from my watch list. But now it's okay. 50, 56, not so much. They are a leader of CRM systems. Look, sales growing, profit growing. They're cutting costs probably. Profit growing more than sales. Okay, this quarter sales growing, profit growing, huge increase in profit, 360%. I don't know what they do, what they do in their business. Okay, no debts. They bought just Slack. They just bought the Slack, the big company, big company, but they don't have any debts. Okay, so I would say good. Little bit expensive, but not so much. Boeing, I don't like Boeing because of risk. They have a lot of crashes. They have really risks with their new model. Let's pass. Let's leave it. Electronic Arts. I'm not a gamer, but let's check numbers, financials. Okay, 50 and 20, average. No debts. Profit is declined so much. I don't know. Everybody's staying home. Everybody playing games. They're losing market or what? They're losing market and losing profits. I don't know. I don't like this. FedEx. Actually, it's I would say now everybody buying an internet, especially because of pandemic, and I would say it's a good company with no dividend. But 32 is average. Forward P is good. The only thing is little bit higher is price. The price of one stock is $300. I bought it before. I bought it for 280 and sold and 300 some higher, about 300. I don't know. Just very stable, growing. If you have any portfolio, good. So. Great growth stocks. As you know, what is growth stocks? Stocks with no profit or little profit. Stocks, companies paying no dividends. They're growing, aggressively growing because of competition, because they have so many things to do, and that's why we call it growth stocks. And we also have some value stocks. Value stocks are like Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola. Okay, like very stable business with no. I would say with stable cash flows. Okay, So this is 3 year sales growth, cost of let's miss it. Okay, yeah, good numbers. E-commerce, most of them are from e-commerce, digital advertising, e-commerce, digital payment. Okay, let's go to, because we have not so much time, let's go to Galina. Galina is Virgin Galactic's. Russian traders call it Galina, and I like it. Okay, so look, it falls 70% right after the Richard Branson reached the space, and now Virgin Galactic lost already 45% from the peak. 45. Do you know why? Because Yoni says EA had some bad games and had to return funds. Bad games. Which one is bad? I'm not a gamer. I don't know. Which one is bad and which one is good? Please write me if you know. It would be interesting. They just printed stocks. They just issued, let's call it issued, not printing. They issued stocks for $500 million. They used these high levels, issued stocks. It's okay, absolutely, like SPO, secondary public offering. And as you know, traders don't like stories with issuing more stocks, and it crashed. But I would say it's just only one reason, not the only, just one from two or even three. The second one, reason number two, is this Virgin Galactic's increased for 200% for last 2 months or even more. But this business just began. They're just started to do something to be a company in some 3, 4, 5 years. So I mean, there is no good news for the future, for tomorrow. All news are discounted on the price. So imagine, yes, they had this rocket. They reached the space. It was absolutely, secured, successful. But so what? First profit, probably from Virgin Galactic, they will have their first profit income probably in 2000, who knows, 25. For now, there is no extra good news to bring shares to new highs. So that's why you buy rumors, sell news, and that's why shares down. Unfortunately, most of YOLO traders, Zoomers, meme traders lost so much money. They're buying absolutely not even growth. They're buying meme stocks. It's really meme stock. Okay, let's go. Virgin Galactic capitalization. Really so much? No. Wait. Let me check. It's not Virgin Galactic. This chart, not from Virgin Galactic. Okay, let's check. Space. Yeah, just 9 billion. It's not from Virgin. 9 billion. I will move my chart, my screen. 9 billion. Some 400 million loss, of course. No sales. Yeah, of course, they just had some astronauts number 001, astronauts number 002 on board. No debts. Actually, it's not a company with some statistics we have to discuss, because there is no statistics at all. All statistics should be ignored. The only reason, if you want to buy this stock, only reason is this is the future. This is the future of cosmic, airspace tourism, blah blah blah. I don't believe that it will be so easy. Why? Because of competition again. Jeff Bezos will fly, next week. Yeah, probably next week. And so there is no future. It's just tourism, Okay, 100 people will fly every month or every year. So what? I don't know. I don't like stocks like this. The price I would buy some $10. Okay, if it will be 10, if this stock will be $10, please tell me. I will buy, just like a meme stock. Okay, let's go back. What is my presentation? Wait. Here. Next slide is TSM. Look, soon we have some earnings. I'm continuously keeping this share in my portfolio. I believe that this share should be much more higher than now. July 15, tomorrow, they will publish their statements about profits, income for previous quarter, and I believe that numbers will be better than previous. 1 minute here, better than previous, but it depends on expectations. Everybody knows that TSM is a monopoly, selling almost all chips in our mobile phones, in all notebooks. I believe that as minimum 80% of all chips, even for Intel, produced by TSM. So you can ask, why shares still somewhere below all-time highs, previous records? Because of China and Taiwan relationships, because of risks. The only things pressing, the only pressure on this stock is this geopolitical, military, not events but factors. Okay, that's why this share still 125, 124, 124.25, but previous high was 140 or 42. Okay, I believe that we will be somewhere at 142. I believe I have these stocks in all portfolios I managed. In my own portfolios, I can show you. By the way, let's check. We have not so much time. Let's check revenue, TSM revenue. Look, this is chips, 5 nanometers, 7, 16. The half of their profit is 5 and 7. Okay, good. Next one, by platforms, automotive, okay, 31, growth. That's why secondary market for used cars, the market for used cars now in the United States growing, used cars prices rocketing because there is no new car, deficit of chips. Smartphones, automotive, this is revenue, this is growth, this is revenue. Unfortunately, they controlled half of smartphone market, or not controlled. Their revenue comes for smartphone market, but growth is negative. They have just 4% in automotive, and growth is huge. If it was vice versa, we will have prices at 200, I believe. Okay, Q1 is like this. Balance sheet is good. Ending balance, they increase their balance sheet. Okay, good. Cash flows. Going TSM, look at the chart. We break this level, this line, 120. Now we're growing. That's why I believe we can reach these levels. Good. Okay. So this pressure in this area was for 3 months. March, April, May, June, even 4 months. I was very patient. I just keep my shares. I just believe that it will rocket it, because no way. They're producer number one. They're doing so many chips. They're controlling the market. Chips are deficit, market growing. So that's why it was a little bit obvious that this stock should go higher. Okay. And last news from today, and I will switch to my trades. Unfortunately for today, I don't have again option trades. I have just one pair trading. I will show you what I did before. Powell just said something on presentation. He said, yes, inflation is higher. Inflation is higher than we expected, but it will be lower in the future. It's transitory, it's temporary. Used cars adding so much to this inflation. Homes, food, it's very temporary, he said. Look at the lumber prices. Yeah, going crashed. So I believe that home prices also will be a little bit manageable. Okay, let's go. He said also something you can read here. He said some words about cryptocurrencies, digital, central bank digital currencies. He said that it's better to have it's better to have right things on this area than to do it fast. So they are not in hurry. They're just researching this CBDC, central bank digital currencies, and European central bank said the same. It's the same. They just started to research today or this week. And this research will be for 24 months. Imagine, they just started to research this area, this topic, and research period, trial period for their currency, digital currency, will be 24 months. For next 2 years, there will be no digital euro. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Big banks, they are not in hurry to make some digital currency. Powell saying something blah blah blah, better is right than fast. ECB says that 2 years as minimum we will research, we will think about it. China banned it. And please don't say that DeFi is a future. Don't say that Bitcoin is a future, okay? I think you got my message. Okay. Yes, more money on QE. That's why I am optimistic and a little bit bull on the market. I would sell somewhere 10% higher. Yeah, if market will go 10% higher, I would sell some stocks there. Okay, because look, 120 billion monthly government-backed bond purchases. What is bond purchasing? They are purchasing and sending money. They're transferring money to the market, to the banks. Okay, so let's go back to my trades. I have some Tradingview here. I'm switching my what? Yes, here. I'm switching my screen. Can you see? I hope you see my screen. This is my trade, yesterday's trade. This is spread. Okay, this is spread between two shares. LKQ, this is a company, auto parts producer, and Borger Warns or something, BWA. This is also auto part producer. And the spread between two shares on an all-time higher. This is 2016. This is today. Two competitors, their business is very close. Their business is almost in the same area. And normally they traded somewhere at the average like this, but now spread between them increasing. And I sold LKQ and bought BWA. This is pair trading, spread trading, something new for most of traders. I am market neutral, as you know from our channel name. To be market neutral means you don't care about market direction. Market's going higher or lower, doesn't matter. The only thing you need is LKQ will go not faster than BVA, or LKQ will crash faster than BVA. The spread between two shares. Probably you don't understand now, but let me explain you in my next webinars. Another idea is, close to this idea, is S&P and DIA. What is SPY is S&P, DIA is Dow Jones. Look, after the pandemic, S&P 500 became higher than Dow Jones, and it should be stopped one day. Okay, I believe that Dow Jones companies, very classic companies, with some conservative business, with some classic business, will recover. Doesn't matter markets going higher or lower. The only thing is, Dow Jones companies, it's ETF. It's just not one company like Coca-Cola or Netflix. Dow Jones index will recover, will go higher more than S&P. Or if we will have some correction, S&P will crash more than the DIA, Dow Jones. So that's all. So this average, 100-day average is somewhere negative 10 here. Now we are about 0. If story will continue, if we will go back to the average levels, I will have $10 as minimum. And again, I am market neutral. Markets going higher or lower doesn't matter. The only thing is a spread. It's not an options. Okay, mostly I trade my option strategies. This is my alternative strategy, but market neutral strategy. I trade only market neutral strategy, except my small account here. I can show you where I bought this TSM. Look, this is my portfolio. I bought this Lennar because of real estate. I bought some Dell. This is spread BVA against let's make like this: Lennar, Micron. This is Australian dollar again. Lennar. What is this? Intel, Apple. Growing good. Twitter also growing. This is spread between LKQ and BVA. Look, LKQ sold, BVA bought. DIA against S&P also bought and sold, and again added some Dell today. Okay, this is my small portfolio, mostly not market neutral, but there are some 2 trades market neutral. Okay guys, thank you. I'm closing my today's webinar. Please like this video if you really like. You can subscribe. This is my channel. You can subscribe, and next week, next Wednesday, the same time as every Wednesday, I'm here. And season just started, earnings season just started, and it means that I will trade my option strategies, also market neutral option strategies, and I will show you. Season just started. We have just some earnings for this week, mostly bank earnings, bank stocks, and they are not volatile. That's why I don't use these shares for my market neutral strategies. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Thank you. See you next Wednesday. Bye bye.